everyone, welcome to my extinction weapon rating. I'm gonna be rating all of these guns, not these ones because this whole tier of guns, these all appear on maps that I don't have. I only have Nightfall and Point of Contact, so I guess I'll just begin. 44 Magnum, I'm gonna put this in B tier. On Point of Contact, it's probably the best pistol, but on maps with more hives where you can get a lot more points and a lot more money for ammo, it gets outshined by the Grok. But it's still definitely usable on those maps. It's just, outshined. AK-12, I'm gonna put this in S. The AK-12 is really good, especially because on Point of Contact, pretty much like every weapon is pretty good, but it deals really good damage, low recoil, decent fire rate, nothing to complain about. ARX 160, no, I'm gonna put it in A, because it's definitely not as good as the ARX 160. The ARX, it deals like the most damage of any assault rifle. You can get it like with a ton of attachments and lockers. It's super good. Bison, it deals kind of trash damage, but I mean it has a lot of ammo, I guess. So D tier. Bulldog, this gun is pretty good. It deals a lot of damage. You can take out rhinos with it, but I don't know. I think I'd just rather have an LMG or an AR, and also just look kind of stupid. CVJ, I'm gonna put this at the top of A tier. It shoots really fast, has decent ammo, you move pretty fast with it. It's one of my favorite guns in the multiplayer, but it's not as good as an Extinction. Chainsaw, I'm gonna also put this in S, but like the boiler room of S. It does like good fire rate, good damage. Only downside is that it reloads super slow, and you can't really aim with it. The FP6, it shoots really slow. It has bad range. It deals mid damage. It's decent where you get it in Point of Contact, but that's because by the time you get it in Point of Contact, the only enemy you face is scouts. IA2, it's alright. It's a decent, like, backup gun. Castet, trash tier. All launchers are trash tier. And the L115, trash tier. It just shoots so slow. Bad. Especially because the VKS, you get it earlier and it's semi-automatic, so you could just use that. LSAT. The LSAT is one of my least favorite LMGs, but I'm gonna put it at top of A tier. Because it really helps against the breeder because it's so accurate. Especially with the grip, you can just like basically guarantee a hit on its dot. M27 S. This gun is single-handedly the best weapon on Point of Contact. It will carry you so hard. M9 trash here. The M9 is the worst weapon in the entire game. Its 3-round burst has, I think, a slower fire rate than the Grok, deals like barely any damage, has more recoil than the Grok. There's just no reason to take it over the Grok, and it just looks kind of ugly. This gun makes me want to nuke Italy. Maverick, this gun is pretty good. I would say it's not better than the AK-12. Well, honestly, they're pretty much identical. I can't really think of any major differences between them. So yeah, I guess you could just swap these. Actually, no, I'm gonna put the Maverick above the AK-12 because whenever you get it in Point of Contact, you also get the Semtex grenades and the ammo clips with it, and they cost the same, so technically it's better value than the AK-12. But as weapons, they're pretty much identical. The Grok, this one's complicated because on Point of Contact, the Magnum is better, but on Nightfall, and I assume every other map, the Karak is better. So I guess it gets the edge here. The MR. This gun is just kind of the IA2, but worse. So it gets slightly below the IA2. I guess you get it earlier, but it doesn't really matter. They're both kind of mid. The MTAR, I mean, you get it too late in the maps that it's on. Like in point of contact, it's in the third section when you probably already have good weapons, and even then it's after the chainsaw, which is definitely better. So I'll just slap it in C tier, I guess. MTS. Some people say this gun is really good, and it's alright, I guess. The 226. I mean, it's pretty accurate, but I don't really see anyone using it, so I'm gonna put it at top of D tier. Panzerfaust trash. Uh, SA-805. I mean, this gun is kind of just there. It's like a perfectly average assault rifle. I don't know. It's perfectly average, so we're gonna put it in a perfectly average spot. ST-2010. This gun is just terrible. It's like semi-automatic. It's just kind of worse than the AK-12 in every way, which on point of contact you find before it, and I don't think it's even on Nightfall. So, yeah, don't bother with this gun. SVU. I don't think I've actually bought this gun. Because, it's just kind of out of the way and not really worth going for, I think. Vector. I'm gonna put this. Yeah, Vector's above CBJ. It's kind of like a fusion of the SMG and assault rifles, but like not like the gun that's actually a fusion of an SMG and an assault rifle. Like it's got like AR damage, SMG, everything else. Vepr, this gun is pretty good for when you get it in point of contact. It helps you deal with the Scorpions a lot in that one section. And then after that, you just immediately replace it, or at least buy the M27 IAR, and then you don't really use it again. VKS. This one's complicated because if you have Sniper Deadeye, that one, tooth upgrade, then it's probably in S tier. But otherwise, C. Alright, and there you have it, I guess. This list is probably pretty bad, and but whatever. Just let me know if you uh, disagree, and then I'll argue with you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I might upload again. I don't know, probably not. Bye.